Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? So, we are in Chick-fil-A. Well, hold on. Time. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Be sure to drop a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You feel me? Follow me on TikTok. Follow me on Instagram at Keem Amun-Ra. I'm going to pop it up on the screen, of course. But now let's get into the video. So, we are in Chick-fil-A, and I think we're gonna do just like kind of sort of like a day in the life. Like, I know I usually do a vlog where I'm roaming around, walking around, just aimlessly just doing stuff, but I'm actually gonna bring y'all to a normal day of what I have been doing this week, okay? The schedule overall does not change, only the location does. So this week we have been in Chick-fil-A. So right now it's 11:07. So what your boy typically do is I try to get 8 hours of sleep or 8 hours of rest. However I can do that, right? I'm usually up until like 1 o'clock in the morning, I ain't gonna lie. But I probably go to bed around like 1 o'clock. So I try not to get up until like 9:30. I try my best to. Now, does that always work? No, I get as close to 8 hours as I possibly can. A lot of the times, I ain't gonna lie, I get up at like 8 o'clock and I just lay there until 9. By 9 o'clock, I'll probably go crazy because it's like, I'll wake up again, check my phone, look at the time, and I'm like, dang, bro, time is just not going by fast enough. And then I'll just go ahead and get up. You know what I'm saying? Like at 9:10, 9:15, I just go ahead and get up. You know what I'm saying? I do my normal everyday routine that everybody, I hope, does. You know what I'm saying? Brush your teeth, wash your face, stuff like that. Then I do my Mandarin. So I do study Mandarin on TikTok, and I have, I think like a 90, I think I'm on day 98 on Duolingo. So I do study Mandarin. So that is how I start my day, like real deal start the day. First thing I do, as soon as I grab my phone, I unlock my phone, I go on Duolingo and I do my Mandarin lesson. I love and enjoy learning Mandarin. If you guys want to learn a new language, I highly recommend it. And this is just a hot take, and this is just my opinion. I personally find Mandarin easier than Spanish, okay? A lot of people don't agree with me on that. That's another discussion for another day, but I personally enjoy Mandarin. I ain't gonna say I'm super. All right, so my phone ran out of storage right there. But anyways, like I was saying, I've been studying Mandarin for about like 3 months. I think about 3 months. It hadn't been that long. I think I started, it's October. Yeah, I kind of started like late July. Yeah, like around like late July. And like I said, on Duolingo, I have like a 98 or 99 day streak. But I've been studying a lot through Mom Study Mandarin. My friend Paul, my Laosha, Wo de Laosha, okay? He used to go live Monday through Friday, but he recently just started a new job. So Monday through Thursday, he goes live like 7:30 my time to like 9 o'clock. And that's how I've been learning. He'll call us up on live, we'll join in, and you know, he'll have us read it out of the book. He'll have, you know, and a lot of the times he talks to us in Mandarin. Like, I've gotten to the point now, like he used to kind of talk to me in English, and now my teacher talks to me mostly Mandarin. And then we are in a group chat with some of our classmates and friends from China and America. Like, it's wild. I genuinely enjoy my journey, or I am genuinely enjoying my journey of Mandarin. It introduced me to people all over the world, and it's really, really fun. But if you want to switch up like a routine, you want to start something new, go and try to learn a language. And then with him, he goes live completely for free. No, it's completely free to join his live. And there are people that I've seen that teach Spanish. Same thing. If you want to learn Spanish instead, there are, I mean, hey, just hit me up. And I actually have a link. I sent it to my friend. She's looking for somebody to teach her Spanish. And I sent her a person that goes live basically every day, has a schedule and everything. So like, you want to learn a new language, TikTok is where to go, completely for free. And like, there are some very good teachers out there. So with that being said, like I said, I'll start my day with my Mandarin lesson on Duolingo. And then around like 10 o'clock, that is when I start filming videos. So on TikTok, like I said earlier, follow me on TikTok. I try to put out at least 5 to 7 videos per day. So at 10 o'clock, I'll start filming. So I'm not trying to just cram all of these videos in at like one split second. So really from like 10 to 10:30, I'll be recording videos. 10:30, come here. I'll come here to Chick-fil-A, which is what I did today. And now I'm actually filming a YouTube video, but I've already put up 3 videos. So like I said, I try to aim for 5 to 7 videos a day. But the phone that I film my TikToks with, that battery is low. So just filming this video right now. And then, you know, I'm up here for a long time anyways. So it's like, I have plenty of time to upload, whether I want to do 2 more videos, whether I want to do 4 more videos, it doesn't matter. 11 o'clock, by 11 o'clock, that is when I'm actually uploading videos. All right, so I film basically from 10 to 10:30. Then I come here, I give me some coffee. Hold on. Give me a cup of coffee. And with it being Friday, I also have finance and tech blog, which we'll get into in just a second. But you know what I'm saying? I get my coffee, get everything set up and everything. So by 11 o'clock, I'm actually uploading videos. And like I said, I try to do 5 to 7 videos per day. So if I have 3 done by 11 o'clock or 11:15, pretty good timing, right? Now with it being Friday, since I've uploaded my 3 videos, now it's time to get into what I'm about to do next. So I have a finance and tech blog, which is called FinTech Focus. I'm gonna pop that up on the screen. Be sure to check that out if you want to stay up to date in today's market when it comes down to technology and finance, blockchain, crypto, investing, all things tech and finance. I got you. Check out their website. It is a very informational, educational website where I'm spoon feeding it to you. I'm spoon feeding you the game so you can know exactly where the world is headed day by day. Well, I ain't gonna say day by day, but I do upload 3 times a week, which is why I said Friday. With today being Friday, I got to put up another blog post. Now, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys want to start a blog post, this is another conversation for another day. If you guys want to start a blog, look, highly recommend it. There are various ways that you can monetize a blog. But like I said, it's another conversation for another day. So I have my blog, I'm gonna do my post, and then I'm gonna upload that. It doesn't take me that long to upload it, maybe 10 minutes, right? After I do that, you know what I'm saying? I really just I'll probably end up recording a couple more videos until like 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, that is when I usually go live on TikTok. I try to get all of my videos recorded for the day before 12 o'clock. And like I said, you know, it's only 11:15 right now. I already got 3 videos up. So I'm gonna record a handful more videos and then boom, we're good to go for the day, basically. I go live on TikTok from like 12 to really like 4:30. Shout out to everybody that be joining. Vala, Shaq, Star, Tori, the list goes on. Zoom, I could keep going on, but shout out to the OGs. They always come up in there and rock with me. So I go live from 12 to 4:30. But what I typically do is multiple birds with one stone. I love going live. I love talking to everybody, but I feel like if I'm just sitting on live and just on live, I feel like I'm just not being as productive as I can be. So I also have basically a cybersecurity micro firm startup. And I'm not gonna say too much about that, but let's just say I'm making sure that people's data is secure. Let's just say that. I make sure that some of these bigger companies in the world, some of the world's biggest companies, they have their data very secure. Okay, let's just say that. So I'll either do that, and I have another startup where we're not gonna even do it, but I went down a rabbit hole on ChatGPT, and this is very new. Like I literally came up with this the other day. So you know, I'm still working on the bare bones of that. So I have other things that I do from 12 to 4:30 while I'm on live. Now, if you do want to know more about these things, feel free to join my live. That's where I'm really more vocal about it, and I talk to them because like the OGs that join my lives, these are like my real friends. Like we actually talk all the time. I know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially Zoom. Zoom be doing his AI thing, and then I be up here doing my tech and finance thing and AI stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we really have good conversations. You know. And then in the meantime of all of that, also give me some food. I try to eat around 12, or I try to order my food around 12 because when I'm in Chick-fil-A, dude, y'all already know them times that folks just bust in the door. So it's like around 12 o'clock, like 11:45, 12 o'clock. I also try to get my salad so I could be sitting here and like I'll eat while I'm on live, and then you know what I'm saying, after I get done eating, then I'll crack open the laptop. And sometimes I'm eating and on the laptop, but I try not to do that. I try to enjoy my meals and stuff like that, you know. Really, like 12 o'clock to 4:30, it's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's not as chaotic as I'm saying right now. It's like it's a routine, but you know, it's so much stuff going on at one time. It's hard to just straight up break it down. It's 12 to 4:30 is a chunk of time where it's like I'm locked in. We're grinding. Like that's when the work day like gets. We turn up in that bracket, you feel me? Then after 4:30, that's when I'm really kind of like winding it up. I kind of leave here around 4:45, like 5 o'clock, and then I go get me some food. And you know, like I said, like this routine goes through Monday through Friday. Saturdays I work at nighttime, so I edit like these vlogs at nighttime, right? But Saturdays I'm really just cooling, I'm chilling. I'll go live from either Chick-fil-A or the Mexican restaurant, depending on where I'm at. You know, I'll walk around the mall past time. Sundays we don't do anything on Sundays except just record videos, upload videos. That's it. Saturday, you know, record videos, upload videos. You know, nothing really changes from Saturday except it's just I don't stay on live as long, you know what I'm saying? And then Sunday is kind of just like a chill rest day. I'm not gonna even say we're getting ready for Monday. It's just like we're just taking it easy. At nighttime we opening up the computer and we're doing whatever we can to, like, you know what I'm saying, really from like 10 to 1 o'clock in the morning again, like, you know. So yeah, so even though I just broke down my whole entire day, I'm still gonna try to extend this video out a little bit so you guys can see kind of like what I do. And plus I'm gonna order me a nice salad, and I want y'all to see my salad. But yeah, that's basically my whole entire day. Like I said, my environment has changed. Sometimes I'm in the library, sometimes I'm in a smoothie shop. Y'all have seen that. You know, it's good, like whenever you can work remotely, and which is a blessing, switch up the environment. You know, I love going to the library and I love libraries, but I had got to the point to where it's like I'm always in the library, it's always quiet, it's not, I mean, I'm the only person in here relatively, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I started walking around, and after I started walking around, it's like that would kind of, I got bit by the bug of just, let's go work from different places, because what's the, you know what I'm saying? It's like we ask God for this stuff. Like we ask God to be able to work from anywhere at any given second. All we need is free Wi-Fi. So it's like, why not exercise that? Why not take advantage of that and go to different establishments? And then it's like, I get seen more, you know what I'm saying? I get seen more, my face is seen more. People are already seeing me like on TikTok and stuff like that, which is another blessing, which is really cool as well. But you know, it's even cooler to just go out and just change up the scenery, change up the vibes. Like I ain't gonna even lie, I love coming to Chick-fil-A because it's like I've been so locked in. Like granted, Chick-fil-A gets crowded at certain times, but I really have been getting a lot done in Chick-fil-A. Like I've been getting a lot done. And that's another thing, to bring that back to the library. The library is frustrating because my computer doesn't always connect to the Wi-Fi. So that's what also started me to kind of roam around and try to find other places, because I need that Wi-Fi. Like Wi-Fi is a necessity. But since I've been coming to Chick-fil-A, I have no Wi-Fi issues, and it's like I don't get any interruptions. Sometimes at the library, I'll be connected to the Wi-Fi and it just boosts me off. It just kicks me off at random. It just doesn't want to reconnect. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like with Chick-fil-A, I can, once I get in that flow state, I can stay in that flow state. I don't have to worry about anything random or getting booted off of the internet. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Chick-fil-A. And Chick-fil-A's food's starting to grow on me. I always thought that, you know, Chick-fil-A's overrated, but you know, Chick-fil-A straight. But yeah, it is currently 11:22. I'm about to go ahead and do my blog post, and I'm gonna try to show y'all a little bit of that on my phone. Really don't even know what we're gonna talk about, but I'm gonna have to go through my ChatGPT thread and stuff like that and see exactly what we're gonna talk about. And I'm gonna form it up, and y'all gonna see basically how it looks, not from start to finish, of course, but y'all will see exactly what it's gonna look like before it goes up. Yeah, it's pretty simple. Like I said, it only takes me like 5 to 10 minutes. We're still doing good timing. I may even record a couple more videos and put one up on Instagram, put one up as a YouTube short and stuff like that. You know, my days are pretty simple. My days are really, when you really break it down, I have very, very simple days. I don't block these times. These are times that just my routine. Like my day fell into this routine. I'm not really big on sitting down and blocking off a schedule and setting a schedule. I am one of those people who's like, we're gonna go off of muscle memory. We're gonna go off of how we are feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I didn't just sit down and be like, okay, I'm gonna do this from 12 to 4. No, it just so happened after starting to go live, I noticed that I'll go live from like 12 to 4, 12 to 4:30. Okay, let's just do this every day. It feels good. It's not a strain. It's not a hassle. Let's rock with it. Waking up every morning doing Duolingo. It's the first thing that hits my head now. It's like, I always want to wake up and just like get my brain. It's like, I kind of warm up to the day better doing Duolingo because I have to think. I'm learning a new language. So it gets my brain warmed up. It's a very good warm up. So Duolingo, first thing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I like to get on Instagram too. Look at a couple of yachts. After I see a nice yacht that I love, I'm getting off of Instagram, and now it's time to, you know what I'm saying? I'll check for messages, stuff like that, but I don't really be talking to nobody like that for real. I only talk to, you know what I'm saying? Like my sister, a couple people, that's it. So I don't really have to check for messages and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me go ahead. I'm rambling right now. Let me go ahead and just hop in on this website. Let me go ahead and get this knocked out. It's not gonna take me that long, and then by the time I get done with that, it'll be a little bit closer. By the time I get done with everything in this block of time, it'll be time for me to get my salad, and y'all get to see my salad. You feel me? See what I love to get, you know? I ain't gonna spoil it right now. All right, so for one, this is not a sponsored post, but shout out to Motorola for the Motorola G Stylus. This is the 2024 edition. But as you see, I got a stylus. This phone only cost me 200 bucks. It makes life very, very convenient. But this is my blog post. Sorry for the glare of the lights, but this is what it's gonna look like if you're on your mobile device. But this is what I do. So, as y'all have seen that, this is my ebook, by the way. How to use AI to make 10,000 a month. Made by AI, made with ChatGPT. The cover and all. FinTech Focus. It's my brand. This is actually what it looks like, you know, before you publish it. So it goes like this, right? So I'm gonna go back. So before you publish it, you can go to, whoops. You can go to preview and all of that stuff. So that was in the preview, but we're good to go. Publish now. There we go. We're done. Anything super difficult, right? So all I was doing was going in between WordPress and ChatGPT. So I'm gonna put y'all down now. How I do my blog posts is that every so often, I will tell ChatGPT to re-update my list on topics in tech and finance that will be helpful to my audience. It's a different type of prompt, so you know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you a gist of it, right? So every so often, ChatGPT just redoes my list of topics that we haven't done or would be good ideas. And then every post, I put the prompt to include slug URL, an excerpt, meta title, meta description, plus the actual, like, I want everything to be ready to post. Literally, I put that in the prompt, ready to post. And then after I click go, or I choose whichever topic I want to talk about, click go, and boom, it just boom, it's copy and paste. Like, literally, it's that simple. So if you want to start you a blog, it's very, very easy to start you a blog. There are apps and websites that you can use to AI generate you a website. So if you don't know how to build websites, bro, it's ways around it. Now, I love building websites, don't get me wrong. I love building websites. So I built my own website, but I use ChatGPT and I just copy and paste it over there. It's good information. It's a good read for me because even though I'm using ChatGPT, I'm still reading it. All right. So it's a good read for me, but that is how I do my website. So if you want to start your website, you want to start your blog, it's an easy way to do it. It can open up doors to affiliate marketing, Google AdSense, because just like with the blog, you get enough traffic. Dude, you sign up for Google AdSense that they'll pay you for the ads that they post on your website that people click on and view and stuff like that. So there's money all around a website all day long, bro. And honestly, a blog is like the bread and butter. If you're not super tech savvy, you're not trying to get in front of a camera, do YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that, you can start you a blog, bro. Cooking blog, fitness blog, whatever kind of blog you want to start, you can do that, and it'll lead you to a bag, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I make it on here and joke with y'all every blue moon, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So y'all just saw me do my website. So now it is 11:40, and right before Chick-fil-A gets a little bit too packed, we're gonna get us a salad. But hey, that's one thing I love. Shout out to Motorola for the Moto G stylus, bro. Like I said, this phone only cost me $200, and I have an iPhone 14, which is what I'm using. I have my Motorola G stylus, and then I have my iPhone SE. And I swear to God, my Motorola is my favorite phone that I have right now. Now, there's another phone that I will be getting very, very soon. I'm a tech nerd, so I have another phone that I'm gonna get that'll more than likely top this. But I love this Moto G stylus, bro. You get this huge display, and you get a stylus. Come on, bro. Can't beat that. But I'm gonna get my salad real quick. All right, so your boy had to pull out that 0.5. This is a Cobb salad with no corn. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I usually get grilled nuggets, and I told them grilled nuggets, but they gave me fried nuggets instead. I ain't gonna trip. I'm not that type of person. If you mess up my order, bro, it is what it is. You know, unless I'm just really, really craving it, then I'm gonna send it back. But I ain't even too much tripping about that. So we got us a Cobb salad, no corn. If you eat corn, you need to go talk to God, bro. And then I got me some avocado lime ranch. And then it be coming with like crunchy red pepper flakes. But yeah, I rock with this Cobb salad. Y'all see, I already got the MacBook ready on the laptop stand. By the way, bro, if y'all need a laptop stand, bro, Hobby Lobby got these laptop stands for, it was $7. You can't beat that, bro. You can't beat that. But yeah, I got my phone charging. Well, my phone tweaking right now. It don't want to charge right now. I don't know what's going on with I just got this charger too now. I just got this charger like a few months ago, but it's tweaking. I ain't gonna trip too much. It is what it is. But yeah, we finna enjoy our lunch, bro. We finna enjoy our lunch, and I don't know what I'll put in this video after this, but yeah. So we have been on live for a good little minute. I told him to say hey to YouTube. Y'all see, we got the big guy open. So this is my ChatGPT stuff. Yeah, we got a lot to do. So I have my other idea where basically like I'm creating like a database on a spreadsheet. So I have to add all of this stuff here. I gotta add all of this stuff to the spreadsheet. This is what I have so far. Let's see, where would it be at? Where is it at? Oh, I forgot. I'll put it next door. So boom, this is my current spreadsheet right now. Let me know how it's looking right now. But I want it to be pretty clean looking. So this is just my next business venture endeavor, and then I'll show y'all, in case y'all are not familiar with FinTech Focus, this is my website. So this is going to incorporate that. So I'm thinking about cleaning up just a little bit. You see how I got all of this up here? I'm thinking about cleaning this up a little bit and kind of removing some stuff, making it a little bit more simple, okay? I still like the way it is right now, but this is what we have right now. So these are all of my blog posts. This is my website. These are all of the tags and everything. So, you know, check out FinTech Focus. But yeah, this is what we're working on right now. So we're gonna basically include our database to be right here under the FinTech branding. And yeah, I'll get more in depth about that over time. I'll get in depth about that more over time. But yeah, so that's what we're working on right now. We got a spreadsheet. We got to add all of this stuff here. And basically, this is what we're going to do all the way up until about 4:30. So yeah. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to be doing this. I'm waiting on the coffee. They're brewing a fresh pot. I need some caffeine in my system right now. But that's really it for my day. Like, this is what I do. I broke down literally everything it is that I do, except of course y'all won't see me like go to Mandarin class. Well, Mandarin class was canceled all week. Of course y'all won't see me do any like Mandarin and stuff like that. But for the most part, this is literally what I do Monday through Saturday. Literally, literally. So if you enjoy, feel free to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. And I plan on doing a little bit more of these videos as my days like change or my locations may change. I plan on doing this a little bit more often, but I just wanted to switch it up a little bit. And you know, I usually do a vlog, but I feel like this is a day in the life type of vlog. Very simple, straight to the point. This is literally what I do every single day. Yeah, with that being said, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. And until next time, I'll still put in a little bit of B-roll, of course, though. That ain't going nowhere.